So Cryptic Studios have brought back their premium lockbox. For a limited time, you should be able to buy a bunch of keys, and along with it, you'll obtain these new fancy mythic lockboxes, which are the Magnificent Resurgence Lockboxes, which you may recognize as the name of previous premium lockboxes. Yes, same name, except they've changed up the rewards significantly. This is the new rewards versus the old rewards. Yeah, you may notice they've implemented their lockbox change. We can now see the drop rates, which is wonderful. And those of you with keen eyes may notice it no longer drops the magnificently mythic pack. It is gone from the tooltip. Pretty shocking. And additionally, we've taken a massive hit to the trade bars. 1 in 10 boxes, you get 20 trade bars. Instead of every box you open, you obtain either 25 up to 1,000 trade bars, and on average that was about 50. So going from 50 trade bars per box to just 2.5 per box. So is there any reason left to open this lockbox if you're not getting this pack with those golden companions along with next to no trade bars? Well, let's find out in this video. When we actually check in game, you can see that to buy this keyring with the boxes, you can see it's in the Zen Market for 15% off. I would assume you can get that to 20% with an invocation coupon. You get these refining bags here, and they could give you the potential coupon to gain 20% off, I would assume. And that way you can reduce it just down to, I believe, 1,600. Now we can inspect the box, right? Clicking on it, and you can see it's yes, following the new format, which is great with the guaranteed rewards after opening a certain amount. However, I feel 250 for a premium box is a bit much when you're already spending 1,700 Zen, 2,000 at base to obtain just 20 of these. You would need 250. So that's a total of just over 21,000 Zen with the 15% off to get enough lockboxes to open 250. Pretty insane. And we can check through the rewards. Doesn't seem to have changed with regards to the top tier rewards like the Magnificent Resurgence box, the Magnificent Companion box, and the Magnificent Artifact pack. You can see that again from the older box, and that was all there, those 3 big packs. However, apparently we're missing the Magnificent Mythic pack, and you can see indeed it's not listed anywhere here. We check our guaranteed rewards, and it is the capstone reward. It's that pack with everything in it. You can see these are the new rewards from the pack, and these are the old rewards from the pack. Nothing changed. You still have your golden companions there amongst those legendary mounts and the mythic ones. Not anything worth in there that I feel is going to be worth over 20,000 Zen to get enough of these. However, you will obtain rewards throughout. Now, I have enough of those boxes to open 250, as we can see here. And so we're going to do that. And I want to make sure that these boxes don't actually drop that magnificently mythic pack until after you've opened 250. There doesn't seem again to be any chance to obtain it beforehand, which in my opinion is a massive nerf on top of it not giving the trade bars as it did before. Again, from about 50 trade bars per box to only 2.5. So let's get a bunch of these opened. Before we get started, I'd like to give a special thanks to all of these channel members for their added support. I accidentally opened one box beforehand, and our first reward was just 25 trade bars. Our second one, we just got a random green companion. Already, this box not looking too great. Let's open some more here. We got some companion tokens. And another thing, you drop these companion tokens as tokens instead of in a pack like you did here with the Magnificent Resurgence Lockbox, the previous edition. You would get 5 companion upgrade tokens in a little bag which you could sell. So let's just open a bunch more and let's get to that 25 opened. We can see we've already obtained that Magnificent Resurgent Epic Artifact Pack, which you can see obtains all of this stuff, which, I don't know, there's not much in there that's good. It's very nice to see the dragon hearts there, and so you could potentially pick that from the auction house and then be able to get those dragon hearts possibly for cheaper. Who knows? This is probably still going to be very expensive, especially because I believe the Acturia's music box is very limited and no longer able to be obtained. But we just open a few more here and we get to that 25 part and we get our guaranteed 50 companion upgrade tokens. That's all right, I guess. And we've got now 2 of those artifact packs. And we can see we got our giant strider, a lion, and we'll open a bunch more of these. We got a legendary insignia. Overall, the rewards do seem a little bit better, but missing the trade bars is kind of a big deal for me. We got a mythic bag there, and you may notice something very interesting with this bag of holding is it says it has 72 slots, and they've changed the icons of it. Now, I'm on the preview server of Module 24, and when we look at the Magnificent box in the live server, you can see that it does drop the bag of holding, but with only 60 slots. Whether this is going to be retroactively changed with Module 24, or just when you obtain them new again after Module 24 has launched, that'd be very interesting, because that is our next highest bag with the most inventory space. 72. That's 12 more slots than any of these other bags we've obtained in the past. You should be able to see them just here. These also got a visual look update, giving 60 slots there, and they're just the identical ones to these. Very funnily, we got a Darmium Shepherd, a grey companion. Really, game? But let's open some more. We got actually a mythic insignia. That's pretty neat. But again, these boxes are hella expensive. But I guess if you're going to buy keys anyway, then these boxes you get pretty much free for the price of the keys you're buying. Personally, I never buy keys. We got to 75 there, guaranteed mount upgrade tokens. But again, I would just get VIP and spend the keys you get from VIP rather than directly buying keys from the Zen Market. But sure, if you want to get character progression quickly, my recommendation, yeah, keys can be really good, but only if you open older lockboxes for trade bars for upgrade tokens. These rewards are kind of a gamble of whether they will sell. We got the next pack there, which is the companion pack, and we can see it contains all of this stuff. Is any of it good? Tamed raptor there, pseudo dragon, and the rest doesn't seem great. Okay, there's an owlbear, there's a minsk, that's pretty good. And that's about it. Those are again only on purple, so you have to upgrade them twice to get to mythic. We'll open some more here, getting to that 100 reward there, where we should get an extra mount. Great, we got the bonus reward, which is so inferior to our mythic insignia we got on that tier as well. So that's the second mythic insignia. Not bad. Continue opening them here. We do get some legendary dragon keys as well, which is nice. Or is that what they're called? They are, yeah. They open literally any chest, which will be useful in the new dungeon for sure. Getting to that 150 reward there. We got another legendary insignia. And there we go. We get our jackpot of trade bars. And this 1,000 trade bars does not make up for the amount of trade bars we should actually be getting. Now, it doesn't show my exact trade bar count here, but we can see I started off with 0. And we now have 1,450 trade bars. After opening 150, we should expect to have 7,500 trade bars, not just 1,400. Again, trade bars are so valuable for companion and mount upgrade tokens. But let's get finally to the 250. But you can see, opening this many boxes, we still did not obtain one of those top tier rewards of the Magnificently Mythic pack. And that is because, in all likelihood, as shown in the tooltip, it's probably not dropping as a random chance, which is quite a big deal, quite a big nerf in fact. Well, okay, it depends on your odds, because most likely it's a 1 in 250 chance to get it anyway. And then having it guaranteed after 250 means that some people who might originally be unlucky and not get it after 250 would then guaranteed get it. But you might get people who are more lucky and would get it like within the first box they open. There we got our guaranteed reward of a coalescent moat. Decent. Again, we got another one of those mythic bags with the 72 slots, 12 more than the other bags of holding, and we can just keep opening these, finally getting to that 250. We did get a bunch of those legendary insignias and 2 mythics. That's about it. Got another one of those companion packs. Doesn't seem like we obtained any of the mount packs yet, which is a bit weird. There we got one of the artifact packs again. Damn, that drop rate's pretty high for getting 4 there, but we can check the drop rates again. We got another of those mythic bags, pretty neat. Again, if you're really adamant to buy these, you could wait for module 24 on Tuesday before actually opening them. There we go, 250, and we get the bonus reward of the Magnificently Magnificent pack. You have to get 250 opened to actually get the pack. Pretty ridiculous in my opinion. And just looking through the rewards that we did obtain there, we could say that mythic insignias are great. The mythic bags are probably going to sell for a lot because they have like more inventory space. People can then expand on what they have. Basically, it's an upgrade and people probably want inventory space quite a lot. And then a bunch of legendary insignias here, nowhere near as probably valuable. And then you can see the rest of the rewards here. We can sort a few of them there. And again, you can see it's dropping all these random mounts and companions, having them sorted there. We got this many mounts all the way to the wolf, this horse, and then we have the breaker here of these insignias. They can just go up there, and then these are companions, and they're just random what you get. You could get really lucky, get one that's like really rare that people haven't dropped much, and then be able to sell that for a lot. But from what I got, nothing looks great here. Maybe the lion here just for its ferocity and tunnel vision. But otherwise, yeah, pretty unimpressive. As for then the more elite rewards, you can see them just here, sorting them. We may as well put the legendary insignias to the one side. And you can see we got those 2 packs here. 4 of the artifact ones, which again just has all of this stuff here. Very nice to see those dragon hearts, which are useful for like having 3 of them to give 10% recharge speed. Some characters, they're useful when you have like long cooldowns. And then you can see the other pack there with all of the companions. And again, just checking the tooltip from the Magnificent Lockbox, we can see that we never obtained the Magnificent Resurgent Epics mount pack, which is a bit weird. But it obtains, like you can see, the full list of epic mounts there. Again, not great in my opinion. And the drop rates on that is supposedly 1 in 125, and we didn't obtain one of them. We obtained 4 of the artifact packs, which is supposed to be 1 in 100, and then we got 1 magnificent companion pack, which is 1 in 100. Again, it's all probability, so these are only like rough guidelines on average what you should expect to see after opening like hundreds, thousands of these. That's what it should average out at, but somebody can be more lucky and less lucky. But again, a massive nerf to this lockbox in my opinion with regards to not being able to obtain this magnificently mythic pack before opening 250. You have to open 250 in order to obtain it. There's no other way. And then the change to the new style means trade bars have gone down the drain. We only got 1,675. We can add 25 to that actually, 1,700 I believe. Yes, exactly there, because the first box wasn't counted in this session. And we opened 250. We should expect to have obtained 12,500 trade bars, not just 1,700. Personally, if they make a very simple change with this magnificent pack, all they need to do is make it so that this terminal trade bars drops 500 1 in 10 chance, and we're good to go. That would be perfect. But I really think, guys, they're trying to make trade bars a bit more valuable before they add new rewards to the trade bar store. I think that is what they're doing. Just keep in mind, again, I've made videos in the past going over the best lockboxes to open, and I recommend those 9 lockboxes which still have the older trade bar rewards, like you see with this lockbox of Dark Omens. Guaranteed trade bars, and on average you're getting about 50 or so. But we also have like Astro lockboxes, which are still having at the moment the trade bars of 20 to 500. Who knows, they may very well change them before the Astro lockbox gets released again. As we can see upcoming in the calendar, it's here November the 17th. It may very well change before that to the new system as well. I hope not, because that means trade bars, are just making it even harder to obtain. And perhaps they think it's too easy, people being able to buy companion and mount upgrade tokens for so little using trade bars. And perhaps that is why they want to phase out those things that make it very easy for a new player to get their mounts and companions upgraded, and they want to make a push for people to try get the mythic ones in their newer lockboxes and the mythic mounts. Again, very nice to see we're getting more inventory space with the bags of holdings going up to 72. I do not know if that's going to be a retroactive change, because on the live server, again, it still only shows from this lockbox that it would give you the 60 inventory slot bag. If you wait till module 24, which is just around the corner, November the 8th, that is next Tuesday, before these mythic lockboxes go away, you can probably get these to drop then from there like we did. Again, a special thank you to Dana for allowing me to copy a bunch of these to the previous server and we could test them out for you guys. Overall, very disappointed with the change to it. I personally think they were better beforehand with having all those trade bars and the chance to get that magnificently mythic pack without having to open 250. Checking on the auction house prices here, you can see the artifact pack is like only 300k, companion pack, sure, about 1.5 million. The mount pack only like 350k, and the Magnificently Resurgent legendary pack, which I'm not actually sure is equal to the Magnificently mythic pack. If you could let me know in the comments, that would be handy. But again, they're about 7 million, which is very similar to the pricings of your golden companions, as you can see, which actually have gone up a bit to like 9 million for the golden cat. Again, massive thanks to all of these channel members for helping me keep my channel going. If I presented this well, consider leaving the video a like, and if you're new around here, consider subscribing. We'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.